Hi, I'm Plummy, and in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 series. Currently, we are on episode 7, Slash and Destroy, and episode 8, The Good, the Bad, and Casey Jones, which are 2 episodes of season 2. And so far, season 2 has been actually much better than season 1. Still not as good as the 2003 series for me, and I don't want to keep bringing this up, but I kind of have to when I'm comparing them. But it has been actually pretty enjoyable, and I've been liking most of the episodes so far for the most part. Although I still enjoy the more, I still prefer getting the more plot relevant episodes more over the filler ones. The filler ones still overall have a lot of sucky moments in them, you know. But so far in every single episode there has been at least one moment that I've enjoyed a lot, so yeah, I like it. But before we get into the reaction, I just want to remind you that if you want to see full-length reactions, you can get them by going down in the description below and clicking on the link to my Patreon, where by subscribing at the level 3 tier, you get to watch all the full-length reactions to every single thing that I've reacted to. Obviously, since starting to do these full-length reactions, because I only started doing them a few episodes into the first season of the 2012 Tmnt series, so you can get full length reactions for other cartoons that I've reacted to, like the Transformers Armada series. I wish I did the full length reactions back then, but I didn't, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm wondering whether this episode that we're just gonna get to in a sec, Slash and Destroy, is actually gonna feature that character, Slash, because it's gonna be funny, because recently when playing Mutants in Manhattan, which is a playthrough which you guys should definitely check out because I think you're gonna enjoy it, I recently faced off that character, so it's gonna be cool to see him in the cartoon now as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it and find out whether that's gonna be the same Slash or not in 3, 2, 1.
Who can concentrate with Raph exploding all the time?
Talking about exploding.
Huh? What's on?
Pizza! Wow! We're under attack!
Be careful, Spike! Oh, come on. Is that gonna happen, actually?
I'm tired of this team.
Dude? You still mad?
What do you want, Mikey?
Master Splinter wants us to help clean up.
No way! Not a chance! Donnie can clean up his own explosion.
Hey, if you want to tell Sensei you're not helping out, that's all you, dude.
Fine.
I mean, that's not fair. Why are they making him do that? No, Spike, come on. Don't do this to me, show. I kind of hate that I got spoiled when looking up who Slash was for that episode of my playthrough.
Sensei, this is completely unfair. Take your pick.
Fitting. Oh yeah.
Wow, you look awesome, Spike.
Never liked the name Spike. Call me Slash.
Honestly, can we make him an actual part of the TMNT Brotherhood? Come on.
Raph's gonna be free. We may need to lose some dead weight.
Oh, come on. Don't make him evil. Why? I mean, I get that the mutagen kind of maybe scrambles your brain, but come on.
Yes, this is so cool. Just you and me, Raph and Slash.
It is cool, though, to be doing shit you enjoy with your pet. Come on.
Sorry, Slash. My brothers come first.
Yes.
No matter what.
I was actually wondering whether he was going to go with Slash. I actually expected him to go with Slash. Holy shit!
What are you doing?
Damn! They really fucking wrecked Mikey there.
I'm gonna tie off your sprained arm. It might hurt, okay? Bite down on this. Tastes like leather and sweat. Mikey, down here. I need your help.
Leo?
Down here. Hurry!
That's not
Oh my God,
Leo.
you're back! You wouldn't believe it, dude. There's another turtle.
That's funny.
I actually believed it.
Uh-oh. How the fuck did he manage to trick him like that?
I spent years watching you train, learning your moves. I know everything you can do.
Damn, that was cool.
Not everything.
I loved it. Oh my god, they really do so good with the slow-mo. Holy shit.
A true warrior spirit.
I love how he has put the masks on his arms. That's cool.
We are nothing alike. You're pure evil.
Okay, that's clearly pissing him off even more. Holy shit. Right on time.
Thanks to you.
What happened to Spike?
That was Spike?
Fill you in later, dude.
Man, he wrecked them harder than
He's
the
gone.
Shredder.
Well, he's still out there. Somewhere.
Okay, so yeah, this probably is my favorite episode of the second season so far. Maybe of the whole show so far, because it was so good. So much character, such a cool villain, who I really hope we don't take too long to get back for an episode, because he fucking wrecked them, and all the fights with Slash were so cool. Man, it would have been so cool if I watched this episode and then I played that chapter of the game, because that was a really fun chapter, and it really tough one actually. And I'm really happy that the episode as well was really good. It was really enjoyable. It's the best written, the most emotional, honestly, maybe that I've been so far in this show. I really liked it. But yeah, in terms of a rating, I think I'm actually going to give this one a 9.4 out of 10. It was really good. There was really no moment in the episode where I was bored or thought it was bad. Maybe the beginning a little bit, but once we got mutated Spike, it was so good. And still in the beginning, I was still already worried that it was actually going to happen in this episode, because I got a little spoiled about this whole thing happening. But yeah, it was such an enjoyable episode. And I feel bad for Spike and what happened to him. But there's also this one aspect that bothers me a little bit, which is the way the turtles behave towards people who have mutated. Because it's clear that the mutagen affects their brain in some way, shape, or form, because it makes them more evil and more crazy and everything. So to say that he is pure evil, I feel like is not fair, because it's not his fault he got mutated. Raph was dumb enough to leave him alone with the mutagen, so it's Raph's fault. Just like how it was the turtles' fault that we got that cockroach Terminator, which I'm pretty sure they killed, and how Tmnt got mutated into the jelly creature. But the show doesn't really seem to be considering that idea at all, that it's the turtles' fault that all these creatures end up mutating, because it's not only their fault that the things spread around the city, but it's their fault usually that the creatures get mutated in the first place because of their negligence. But yeah, I still really liked and enjoyed this episode, but I wish it was part of like a bigger plot in which Slash was going to be part of it. You know, I feel like this reminds me a little bit of that plot of season 4 of the 2003 series with Donnie mutating. I feel like I'm feeling the same kind of emotions that I did for then, but obviously not as powerful in a certain way, because it's not one of the turtles getting mutated like that, but one of their pets, which in a way also makes it more relatable, because I can't really relate to being turned into a monster, but I can relate to losing your pet, you know. Although it is kind of weird when you think about it that the turtles have a pet turtle because it's the equivalent of a human having a pet baby. But yeah, it was still really fun and really enjoyable episode. My favorite so far. I'll go as far to say that. But yeah, now we're gonna be getting another episode focused on Casey, which I'm hoping is gonna be the episode in which the turtles and Casey are gonna meet, but whether that's gonna be the case or not, I don't know. So without further ado, let's get into episode 8 in 3, 2, 1.
Mutant monsters and robot ninjas are taking over my city. How long before those freaks hurt somebody close to me?
Oh, he's gonna assume that the turtles are after April. I bet that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I'm not waiting around to find out. All my life I knew I was meant for something greater. This is my calling.
He's gonna become a vigilante?
My destiny.
Ooh, that's a kick to the face.
Well, Leo won it this time.
Uh-oh. He's awoken the beast.
Well, what does this plot remind me of? It's not the 2003 series, is it?
What are you doing?
Yeah, Casey is actually a pretty good fighter. I feel like he might be a little bit of a better fighter than the 2003 series.
That guy's out of control. Time for a little intervention.
Oh yeah, that was straight out of the 2003 series.
Casey Jones shoot! He scores!
Hey man, enough! We give up!
I ain't finished with you two lowlives yet.
Oh come on, I'm literally remembering the scenes from that episode of the 2003 series as we're watching this one. Come on. Oh shit!
That hurt.
Okay, that was a little too close.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this moment here is also out of the 2003 series. Outside of the shocking part. Mikey, you're asking for it, honestly.
Wait, I was just busting your shell. Come on, hang out. Let the big green baby go.
Raph, you need some anger
Those
management.
guys are making me loopy. They just don't get it.
I mean, I agree with you, buddy.
Oh man.
You again?
You know this guy, Raph?
Get your stinking paws off me!
Ah! It's face paint. He's just a kid.
Let go!
Yeah,
of you
another kid
stupid
who-
reptiles!
Always
shit.
trust your instincts, April. A well-honed intuition can be sharper than your eyes.
Yes, Sensei. Casey?
Okay, I'm really curious where this is going to go.
Don't hurt him. He's my friend. Casey, what are you doing here?
A better question is, how do you know these freaks?
These are the, other friends I told you about.
Wait, so they're not the bad guys?
No.
way.
Where'd he go?
He continued running.
Back to garage and gives away our hideout. You answer the splitter.
The rat?
I really like their banter already.
Stop messing around. You'll blow us to Philadelphia.
Sorry, D.
Philadelphia? Where did that come from? Hell yeah. Oh, working together. This is cool. Man, last episode and this one are so good. Whoa, that was so cool. Man, this shit is so cool. I'm really liking this. Look at this fucking battle, man. It's so epic, and I love it.
We can't let him get away!
Oh, that's so cool. Man, this is probably the one. I mean, I don't know if it's the best, but it's one of the best battles we've ever seen.
That was too close.
You're a pretty good fighter, Jones. Sure, you're raw, unfocused, dangerous, crazy. But not bad.
Hell yeah.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
Let's do this!
Yeah.
Great. You know what this means, right? Now we have 2 Raphaels!
Yeah. As if one wasn't bad enough. You know, it's kind of funny. We got 2 Raphaels in 2 episodes. That was crazy because Slash in the last episode was an exaggerated version of Raph, one that's ruthless and doesn't care about his about Raph's brothers. And in this case, we get a good version of Raph that is just like Raph, but still has enough differences to his character that is not just a copy. But yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed this one as well. At first, I was bothered by the fact by how similar it is to the 2003 episode, but it managed to differentiate itself afterwards because there was no such plot in the 2003 series where Casey snuck inside a lair and ended up bringing some ninjas to the lair. So that was actually an interesting change of pace, and from that part until the end here, the episode was fucking awesome. The fight scene with the train, that was so good. Like, that's... You know, I said that some of the fights last episode were fucking amazing. This was really good. This was like up there with some of the best fights from the 2003 series for me. I really, really liked it. Overall, the episode is a little worse than Slash and Destroy, but they're pretty much the same. I think I rated Slash and Destroy, was it 9.4 or 9.6? I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna put it now to a 9.6 out of 10 because for this one I want to give it... You know what, no. I'm gonna go with 9.4 because I'm pretty sure that's what I gave Slash and Destroy. And for this one I'm gonna give it a 9.3 out of 10 because it was a really good episode as well. But I feel like last one was a little better because it was good from beginning to the end, while this one took a little bit. But yeah, both episodes were fucking amazing. I really liked them, and now I'm really hyped to continue reacting to TMNT 2012. But yeah, what did you guys think about these episodes? Comment down below and let's have a discussion about it. And before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one and only patron on Patreon, Omari Bridgman. If you want to join that person in supporting me, you can do that by going down in the description below and clicking on the link to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, which is also an option for you to support me. Although you get benefits and perks only if you go through Patreon. If you are unable to go through Patreon and get those benefits, like the full-length reactions, but you still want to get the full-length reactions, comment down below so I know that there's somebody who wants to start supporting me through my Ko-fi account for long-term stuff, so I can start setting up the full-length reactions for Ko-fi as well. Which is probably something that I should do, but I'm just kind of lazy at this point in time because right now there's nobody who is willing to support me through Ko-fi, so I don't really feel like doing it. But yeah, whichever way you want to support me is up to you. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that, because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything. And that just kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, as I just said, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!